I just finished my saddle seat lesson. I was very excited. Again, it was a whole new sport for me. But I feel like I got the hang of it, and I was doing okay towards the end. I'm here with my instructor, Andrea. And Andrea, tell me a little bit about saddle seat, and is it something that beginners, anyone who's interested in getting into saddle seat, how would they go about doing that? Where's the best resource to start with?
I would suggest just taking a riding lesson, just like you did at a saddle seat farm, and it doesn't necessarily have to be saddlebred. You know, Morgans and Arabians and National Show horses are all quite interchangeable. I'm just partial, as I'm sure every person is with the breed. I love the saddlebreds. So a good resource would be the American Saddlebred Horse Association at the Kentucky Horse Park, or the American Saddlebred Museum. They have a good directory that can point you in the right direction.
Can you explain to me why the saddle seat is how it is, how it started?
Right. Well, like I told you earlier, the saddle horse's center of gravity is pushed further back, so that's why it feels like you're sitting more towards their back end versus their shoulders. And the cutback saddles allow their shoulders to roll forward and move forward. So that's why you want your body in a straight line. Your knees should be right in line with your toe. And if you take your lower leg back too far, that's going to push you forward in your saddle, and your horse is just going to think, go forward. As far as your hands up, your horse's head and neck elevate. So you want to help them elevate and slide your bridle to get their head back up to you.
And why don't you keep contact with your legs?
Contact with your legs is just going to push them further forward. And the idealistic with a saddle horse, you want them to go slow and high with their motion. If they start going too fast, they start to fumble around, and it just looks labored instead of natural. Very nice. Slide that bridle back and forth one time. Make her raise back up. Very nice.
So, Andrea, tell me, for beginners who come, they're at their first lesson, maybe they don't know anything about saddle seat, as I really didn't know much about it. What are the things you focus on first?
Just the basic fundamentals of riding, as with any discipline. You know, even Western riders know how to post. So just a lot of steering and getting to maneuver your horse around and posting. We go through the up-down process and everything like that.
And what do you find people have the most trouble with if they're coming from a hunt seat or dressage, any other background? What's the part of saddle seat that they have the hardest time with?
The hardest time, I would have to say, from experience in the past, is learning how to sit back and relax your lower leg out and away. They really want to curl forward and stretch forward, which is normal for that type of style of riding, but our horses just think the more forward you go, the faster they're going to go also. So it's great to have, you know, good straight posture instead of rolling forward.
Great. Is there anything else that you can think of that would be good for people interested in taking saddle seat lessons or interested in learning about the sport?
I would say go to ASHA.net, and that's our association, the American Saddlebred Horse Association, and they can give you a bunch of information about our breeds.
Great. Well, thank you so much. I had a really great time.
Oh, thanks.